morning, guys. Apparently I need to charge the camera. I finished all my morning meds and took Panda out. I'm getting ready to do my treatment. This morning is a little bit like an Amazon Christmas, if you will. So my brother had ordered 2 things and I ordered 2 things, and his 2 things got here today, and then my 1 thing has gotten here. I ordered a slow feed dog bowl for Yachty, kind of like the one I have for Panda. And so that got here, and then the most exciting thing is we have some hand sanitizer that is finally out for delivery. It's not here yet, but I ordered that back on like May 1st, I think, and it said it was gonna get here on the 4th, and it got delayed, and they basically like drove it across the country, I think, because it came from Los Angeles and then didn't arrive in Florida until yesterday. And it was in Los Angeles on May 6th. So I think they drove it across the country, and then this morning it arrived in our town, and now it's out for delivery. So I'm so excited to get hand sanitizer. Who knew that the most exciting thing to get right now would be hand sanitizer? I wasn't able to get like the Purell, or the, you know, the most, yeah, the most well-known brands, but it's like this all-natural kind that I looked, and it has 65% ethyl alcohol, which technically they said, the CDC said you're supposed to have 70% to kill the virus, but I couldn't get anything, and I was like 65, I guess is close enough. I couldn't, it's better than nothing, and I couldn't get anything else. That's all they had. So I ordered 2, so 1 we could keep in the house and 1 that we could keep in the car at all times, and I'm just really excited that we're getting hand sanitizer. So I'll be excited when that gets here. It's like, it's an Amazon Christmas morning. Yeah, so I'm gonna get on my treatment, and after my treatment I might go outside because it is gorgeous today. I think we are having an unseasonably cool May. It's not hot at all outside. The sun feels fantastic. So I might go outside. I might try to, I'm still trying to learn how to braid my hair. I can braid, I've braided horses' manes, like I can braid other people's hair, but still haven't been able to braid my own hair, so I might do that. I don't know, I'll see what I get up to after my treatment, but for now I'm gonna do that, have some coffee, and just enjoy the morning, or afternoon, I guess I should say. I think it's like, yeah, it's almost 2 o'clock, so enjoy the afternoon, and just make the most of this quarantine day. Hey guys, so I'm gonna go outside and see if I can find 5 of the same type of flower, because I want to set up a little science experiment, very similar to one that I did years and years ago before I started vlogging. So I have these 5 old Pari nebs, that they're the meds that I do like my inhaled Toby in, but I'm not currently doing Toby. So these are older nebs from months ago that I'm gonna use, hopefully, if I can find the flowers. And just do a little experiment by putting the plants in different liquids, which is kind of what I did a couple years ago. But this time I have the microscope, so also I can see if there's any changes in the stem of the plant or the petal of the plant, depending on what I find. So what I plan to do is have 1 as bottled water for the control. We have hard water here, so I'm not sure if that would affect it. So I might do 1 as bottled water, 1 under tap water. I want to do 1 in soda because I know that actually kills the plant, but I want to see if there's any changes to the structure of the stem. With that, 1 I'll probably do a little bit of flavored water, and then I don't know what I'll do for the 5th one, but I just wanna, I'm making sure I'm using liquids that are not, like I'm not gonna use milk or like iced tea or anything like that. They have to be liquids that are room stable, like they're not gonna spoil. But yeah, I just wanna do this little experiment, and hopefully I can find the flowers. When I did this years ago, I used white clovers because we used to have them all over our yard, and here we don't have those. But I'm gonna go out, and hopefully the island is open. I'm not sure if it is. I think that's gonna be my best bet. Or go out behind us and just see if I can find 5 of the same type of flower, and we'll do a little science experiment. I changed the plants. We don't have a lot of flowers around here, and we do have these leafy plants that I don't think are poison ivy. They have 3 leaves, but I don't think they are. So I got 5 of these instead, and we're gonna use these. And that'll be even more interesting because years ago I did use flowers, and these are like these little, I think they're little trees actually, because we have trees that have leaves just like this. So, yeah. But I don't want to leave them out of the liquid too long. I don't want them to die just from not having liquid. So I'm going to get everything prepared, and then I'll show you guys. All right, let the experiment begin. So I've got these labeled A, B, C, D, and E. And I already made note of like how plant E has a little bit of brown leaving already, but on the whole it's green and healthy. And I'm going to probably have to replace these liquids on a semi-consistent basis, because the problem was because there used to be, you know, they're nibs, they have a little hole that connects to a little hole in the bottom. So I just have to check probably like twice a day, make sure that they're not running out of their liquids. But yeah. So plant A is tap water, plant B is bottled water, plant C is flavored water, plant D is soda, and plant B is lemon lime Gatorade. And I made the note for day 1, they're all healthy and green. I have a feeling probably by sometime tomorrow this one's going to turn brown. This one will be interesting, because when I did this experiment years ago, the plant that was in the Gatorade did really well, but this one's a little bit different because this is lemon lime Gatorade. So I don't know if the tartness of it is going to affect the plant or not. I don't know if that affects plants. I don't know if this is carbonation or just because the soda affects it. And then I'm not sure there's going to be much change between these three. I don't know if the hard water will affect it or not. My camera's dying. But I also have a little sprig I took off of plant D because it was too big. So I'm going to look at that under the microscope now, take a picture of it, and get a sense for what they look like. So I'm going to go charge this now. Phone because my camera was dead, but I actually decided to move them into the kitchen windowsill. One, because I felt like the cat was going to jump on them and get at them any minute, but also this way they can get a little bit of sunlight, because I realized it's not just about the liquids that they're tracking, but they all need to have sunlight to live. Not that I expect them to live super long, but so we generally keep these blinds closed, and I'm going to continue to keep them closed, but at least this way the plants can get a little sun through the blinds, and so we'll just keep the experiment here, because I also feel like the cat's not going to climb over the sink to get to the plants. So they'll stay here. They're a little more out of the way, and hey, it makes for a pretty decoration in the windowsill for now. So what's interesting to me right now that I've already noted since I started this experiment is it seems like plant D is sucking up the soda quicker than any of the other plants are soaking up their liquid. So that's kind of interesting to me. But yeah, this is going to be fun. I'm excited. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but this is the leaf from the plant that I took that's at times 100 magnification. There's not actually a lot to see there. Very, very simple. I'm going to zoom in at 600 and see if I can get a better look at like the little cells of the plant, but this is and this is a healthy leaf, so this is why I want to document it. I already took a picture, but this is at times 100. Alright, it's a little bit hard to see because it's kind of grainy. This is still at times 100. But this is, oh, come on. Lenses and microscopes don't work well together. This is the stem. If I can, there we go. This is the stem. It's got an interesting texture to it. It's kind of like little, I don't know, like little threads. I know you can't see very well, so sorry about that. It's like little threads running together, though. It's very interesting. All right, so I got a general consensus of the leaves. So now I cut off a little part of the stem, and I'm going to see what that looks like. I also cracked one of my slides a little bit. Try not to do that, but I'm taking my pictures for judging at times 100 because that's the easiest thing to see. So that's how I'm going to base off how the plants do. But it's just interesting to look at. High-technical microscope, so I couldn't really see the stem very well. The only thing I could note is that there's like these little come on, it's not gonna focus. There's these little the stems do feel kind of like soft or hairy, and there's like these little protrusions that come out of them in like a half circle shape. Kind of interesting, but I got a basic look at the leaves, and so that's what we will track, and I'm gonna try not to crack any more slides. And yeah, this is gonna be the experiment begin now. Hey guys, sorry, half my vlog's just gonna be on my phone today because I am really bad about charging my camera until it's like dead. But I'm going to, if you're wondering why I'm in the bathroom, it's because I'm going to try and braid my hair for the umpteenth time. I have a video tutorial on YouTube I'm going to use, and hopefully it won't be a huge knot. We'll see what happens. My hair, I like my hair pretty long. It's been way longer than this in the past because it only goes to about here. I've had my hair like all the way down here. So anyway, random side note, but hopefully I'm just thinking like with everybody trying to get a haircut during the quarantine that this actually doesn't bother me. But yeah, we'll see what happens. It'll be good. It's gonna be great. As long as I don't make a huge knot, that's all that matters. This looks special. But what I was showing you guys is I can do little braids. Like I know how to braid. I can't do my entire hair because my problem is it gets thinner, shorter back here nearer to my head than out here. So like I can do a little braid. This is just a special look, but I don't know how to do it all. And all the tutorials I was finding, it was just like how to braid, which I know how to braid. I just don't know how to put it all together. Practice makes perfect, I guess. After many attempts, this is like as close as I can get because my hair back here is a lot shorter than my two sections up front, so I'm left with like a lot of excess, and then it also like poofs up, if you will. See how it kind of poofs? Yeah, it just doesn't work really. Especially like if you took this poof out of the equation, it looks a little bit better, but it's just not meant to be, I guess. I don't know. I can't. My hair is pretty difficult to work with anyway. That's usually why I just throw it into a ponytail. But I'm not like a girly girl. I don't really care that much. I would just like to be able to braid it sometimes for like church and going to the airport and stuff like that, but so that's what I'm gonna do for now because I've already accidentally poked myself in the eye, and my hair, I don't want to like make it fall out or anything, so I'm gonna stop here for today. But I guess just gotta keep practicing. This is not fully charged, but I'm tired of using my phone. So in the lens of 2020, the most beautiful thing just arrived at my doorstep. Hand sanitizer, or as this likes to be fancy and call it, hand disinfectant. I thought it said it was 65% ethyl alcohol. Apparently it's 62% ethyl alcohol, but like I said, this was all that I could find, and it's better than nothing. So I have two. One will go in the car, one will stay in the house. And guys, for two of these, I paid $27. It was not cheap. But it's 8 ounces. It's a lot more than those tiny little 3-ounce bottles I had, or 2.5-ounce bottles I had. So at least we have something. We do have some wet wipes too, but we're running out of wet wipes, so this works. I'm just gonna put them on the shelf right now. So I'm gonna head outside for a walk before all the other people head out for a walk because I don't want an experience like last night. So I'm gonna end the vlog, but I'm gonna give you guys a little plants update first. So we're about, I don't know, 2.5 hours into this experiment, and plant D is already wilting. Like the plant that was that's in the soda is legit already wilting. All the other ones are still standing up tall and looking good. Plant D doesn't look so good. But that brown on the leaves right there, that was there before. So the leaves haven't changed in color, and they haven't really changed in texture. Well, actually, yeah, these are softer. These leaves are a little bit harder. So, don't think plant D is gonna do very well overnight, but I've got a little syringe here to use if they run low, just to give them more liquid, but I'll probably give them more liquid before I go to bed because I don't want them to dry up overnight. But yeah, that's only like 2 hours in. So, I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. I'm gonna upload it when I get back in. I'm gonna go out and call my grandma and just have a nice time outside. I just ate, and when I get back in, I'll upload this and maybe play some hockey, play my horse racing game. We do still need to watch the church service. I'm waiting for my dad to get home because we didn't watch it yesterday because we were all just exhausted, and honestly yesterday I was emotionally not doing too well yesterday evening, so I just wanted to distract myself with Disney. But we're gonna watch that tonight and just have a chill evening. So thank you guys so much for coming along on my day today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.